Nigerians on Friday raised and started signing a petition to designate Fulani herdsmen, some of whose activities have generated tension in the southwest and southeast of late, as terrorists. The petition was addressed to the United States President Joe Biden, the United Nations Organization, the Economic Community of West Africa States, the African Union, and the European Union. According to the online petition titled "To Proscribe Fulani Herdsmen, Militants and MIYETTI as Terrorists," which needs only 200 signatories and has reached 107 as of Monday morning, the petitioners alleged that the Nigerian government had been expressing undue sympathy for the killer herdsmen. It added that the Muhammad Buhari government had refused to come up with tangible solutions in the face of growing herdsmen violence across the country. The government of Nigeria has obviously shown sympathy for the killer herdsmen by turning a blind eye to their terrors and supporting them with Nigerian resources, including the Nigerian military. The only way to expose these terrorists is for the relevant authorities all over the world to act and act fast. This petition is for the Fulani herdsmen and militants and their association called MIYETTI to be proscribed as terrorists. Swift response will save lives and property and stop their menace from escalating into other nations of the world, the petition partly reads. Just last Monday, the governors of the Southwest had met in Ondo State capital, Akure, on Monday following the insecurity in the region and had banned all forms of open grazing in the region. The decision was taken also in consultation with the leadership of the MIYETTI Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria as well as the outgone security chiefs. Apart from the governors of Southwest, Rotimi Akeredolu of Ondo State, Gboyega Oyetola of Ogun of Osun State, Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti State, Seyi Makinde of Oyo State. There were also Muhammad Abubakar of Jigawa State and Abubakar Bagudu of Kebbi State. Governor Makinde, who gave the reports of the meeting, had said, "Today the Southwest governors held a security stakeholders meeting in Ondo State. The meeting was attended by our brother governors from Kebbi and Jigawa State, security chiefs Southwest Zone, led by the AIG Zone 2 and leaders from the MIYETTI Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria. Collectively, we resolved to ban open grazing in all parts of the Southwest. In Oyo State, we already have a law against open grazing, which will continue to be implemented by our security agencies. Also, 2 weeks ago, the Ondo State government and Magban had agreed that children being used as herdsmen would henceforth be arrested by Amotekun operatives and their families made to pay a fine to the government." Sahara reporters had also reported that the meeting agreed that herdsmen should return to their various local government areas and meet the authorities to fish out the bad eggs and criminals among the herders. The herdsmen's crisis had also ravaged the Ibarapa local government area in Oyo State, with the Seriki Fulani of ԻÑ녕''L forcefully evicted by the ԻÑ녕''L residents after a popular Yoruba activist, Sunday Adeyemo, more commonly called Sunday Igboho, after visiting the town and issued a 7-day ultimatum to the killer herdsmen. There have been growing calls and condemnation of the herdsmen's violence across the country, but the presidency had maintained that the herdsmen should not be asked to leave any state, although it had not proffered any tangible solution to the widespread insecurity. Well, I just believe that it is the individual, whether they are being prescribed or they're not being prescribed. One good thing is that, like the Seriki Fulani in that state has been asked to leave that place, and that's how they are going to be treating them, since the government is not ready to do anything. But well, since they are looking for 200 signature on that petition, let's see how it goes, because most of this petition being written, whether, of course, it's always good to create awareness that such thing has been happening. It's not, instead of just folding arms, oh, it's my work or it's my not work. We always talk about we are a sovereign country, we are a sovereign country. A sovereign country that when you are frustrated, what do? But what the people are doing, just like a Eastern Security Network, they are really doing their best. They are really doing their best to make sure that these people are totally out of bushes and go inside town so that we will know who is who. It's a good thing because, and that is the reason why the government does not want to support that. Because government is in itself has failed woefully, because if they had not failed, all these security outfit being launched by the public wouldn't have come up in the first place. And believe you me, the government is not ready to do anything. They all know what they are doing and they are just deceiving the masses. So I think the first step is what people are doing already, to be able to teach them a lesson, then they can take it further. But not that you fold your hands and begin to say, oh, one government or one president is going to do anything. With the position of Buhari as it is now, it's clear that it's not ready to do anything about it. And that is why they are trying to bring back Ruga. They are trying to say, oh, Ruga should come back, which the people had rejected before. All of these things shows that there's a grand plan to do and undo. Well, asking for the impossible, as long as Buhari is at the helm of affairs, how can you be seeking for prescription of an organization that the president is the grand patron? Make una petition tire. Sounds like we are not in reality of this world at all. The Western world are happy whenever there is conflict in Africa. That is the origin of the proverb. When two locusts are fighting, it is the joy of the hawk, because when they kill each other, it gets the food easily. Okay, when last did the Europeans engage in conflict among themselves? But they manufacture weapons every blessed day. Have you asked how they sell those weapons and who they sell them to? Federal government should also be treated as terrorists for aiding and their activities across Nigeria. Banditry, robbery, kidnapping, dupery, raping, and above all baby factory start from Igbo land and Yoruba land. So forget the petition. So now you okay? This person is from the north. So you now took over it, and you want it to lord it over people, and they were doing that. Were they not arrested? Those who are involved in that thing, were they not arrested? So why are these people not arresting these people? You see that these are the people, when they talk about all Fulanis, they talk Fulani, they say don't mention Fulani, but you say you are not a criminal. All Fulanis are not criminals, but you are not criminals among them, you support them because you are not a herdsman. Nigerians, this is absorbed. What kind of a thing is this? I rather rely on Eastern Security Network than useless UN and AU. Yes, those ones, they have taken their destiny into their hands, and it's working for them. It's really, really working for them. Just like Falana is saying that it's going to be difficult for the police to arrest Sunday Igboho. So also it's going to be difficult for the government to say they want to disband the Eastern Security Network, because they are defending themselves, which is constitutional. So the best thing is we are the ones that will do the right thing. We are the ones that will say no, because all these people, just like people have been saying, they don't have time. Of course, you could see that there's a game plan all over the world. So if you don't take care of yourselves, you're on your own. Nobody's going to. Every country, has its own problems, but just that it differs from country to country. Their problems differ. So, and they know how to go about their own. So if they are involved or they are facing their own challenges, they can't leave their own problem and begin to solve your own. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning this petition being written to all these countries.